How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here once again from our gaming, bringing you a Kaladesh Remastered draft. Now, I hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel where we're releasing new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you like what you see, make sure to catch me on twitch.tv 5 days a week on the link below. So without further ado, wish us luck and we'll jump right in.
Okay, let's go. What do we have here? We've got quite a few decent looking cards to start us off. The first few things that are coming to mind is how strong red is looking in this pack. Fateful Showdown is a good rare. However, what I would say is that sometimes it's quite difficult to get off. I mean, in the late game where you really want it, you're not going to have many cards in hand. So deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards you have in hand. Discard all cards, then draw that many cards. Scrapper Champion enters the battlefield with energy. You may pay energy as you attack to put counters on it. Double Strike, an excellent card at 4 mana. The Eagle enters the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 to the end turn, and Vigilance is also a brawler here. I mean, for me, we should be taking one of the red cards. I don't know if it's the Scrapper Champion or the Fateful Showdown. Let's go with the Showdown, and then hopefully the Scrapper Champion doesn't put our opponent in red as well. And I mean, they're not going to get too much of decent red cards from us. Now, a couple of options here. We've got the Aerial Responder, Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink. Now, for me, this card is excellent. It's very difficult to deal with. And it's, I don't know, I think the Vigilance aspect of it is the best part. The Vengeful Rebel, when Vengeful Rebel enters the battlefield, if opponent you control left battlefield this turn, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until the end of turn. Now that is a really good revolt spell. However, I think if I was to edge myself into Boros at this point, that would be a good start. The Riparian Tiger, another great card. The fact that it has trample means that it can do real good work. However, we didn't see much green in the last pack. We didn't see much green in this pack. Could indicate that it's being cut off, and we could always get a prism a little bit later on. I am mindful that we've got double pips already, so let's bear that in mind as we go forwards. Okay. And we're seeing some good elements in blue. When it enters the battlefield, I do like the Cloud Blazer. I do like the Cloud Blazer. Even Chaser there. So I'm going to keep myself fairly open. I'm going to take the best card, which is the Cloud Blazer. Although, the Gearshift Ace is nice if we get some decent vehicles, like the Sky Skiff. Sky Skiff is very good. I think this is definitely the best card. All the value there, the life gain, the card draw, especially in the late game when you need it. And let's see where this pack takes us. Okay. So, white seems quite open. The Warden enters the battlefield. Exile target creature the opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. Now, that is very good for 3 mana. That is very good for 3 mana. The Countless Gears Renegade. The Ballista. When it attacks, put 1 damage to any target. 5 mana, though. It's quite expensive. And the Aether Swooper is a card that I love to have. But I think getting the Warden as a removal spell, we feel good about that. Okay. So what can I go for here? What can I go for here? Like, seen a couple of little bits of green going around. Aether Poisoner. Aether Theorist. I mean, it's a nice little blocker. Gains energy. What are we doing with energy? Nothing at the minute. Nothing to do with energy at the minute. So is it here that I just take a Tiger with the potential to go into green? I mean, green is a very strong colour anyway. It's a colour which allows us to splash, which is always good to see. I don't think we pass up on a Aether Swooper here. I mean, this card, I mean, I've lost this card countless times. Just being either not having it in your deck or not having any evasion in your deck that can get at them. And especially if you've got a couple. And the blue-white flyers is something that we haven't really done in the community just yet. So I think that could be quite good. I do like the Warden. especially in the late game, just to get rid of an entire. I mean, if Oppo's playing a huge creature, I was gonna say it's a shame we haven't got anything that allows us to kind of flash this in to get vehicles as well. So what do we have here? The Wingsmith gains flying if an artifact enters the battlefield. Nah, I don't know. Specialist. Return up to one target artifact card and up to one target enchantment card from graveyard to your hand. Again, pretty good in the late game. Pretty good in the late game. I think let's take it. Let's take it. I mean, if we have to play it early as a poor bear, then yeah, that's fine. But I don't know. This is a weird card to me. This is a weird card. I'm very happy with the direction we've gone so far. I think it's going to take a little bit to knock us off of these colours now. I mean, unless we're seeing anything that's kind of glaringly obvious coming by in our packs, but we shall see. Right. And as I say that, Nimble Innovator enters battlefield, draw a card. Interesting. I do like drawing when I enter the battlefield. I think let's go for it. I was looking at the other land as well, just as a potential splash for red, because we are seeing a little bit of red. Impeccable timing is fine. 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Does require leaving up a couple of mana though, which in a deck such as this where we want a relatively low curve. I mean, Cloudblazer is probably going to be the top of our curve, unless we get an absolute bomb that's worth going higher. But again, I mean, even in the late game, drawing those cards is going to be awesome. Nothing much here for us. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. That's a fine low curve. But we do want flyers if at all possible. Like, we are actively looking for flyers here, I think, though. The 3 we've got at the minute are fine, though. Okay, who are we drafting against? Anyone we know? Offery, Impulsi, Ear, Einhaj, Barndog. Ether Inspector, when it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 energy. When it attacks, if you do create a server. I mean, we take that, but only really because it interacts with the Ether Swooper. In that we want energy to be creating things a lot safer in terms of attacking. I mean, 2 mana to attacking for 1 in the air, it feels pretty safe. Especially compared to 4 mana attacking 2 on the ground, which, in all fairness, you know, there's lots of creatures in this format that are going to completely blank that out, especially with vehicles. It's quite tricky there. It's quite tricky indeed. Okay, we're just getting past the drags now. Ooh. Okay, so our rare Toolcraft Exemplar is fine. I'm not hugely kind of excited about it. When Bomat Bizarre Barge enters the battlefield, draw a card. 4 mana, draw a card, crew 3. Interesting. I mean, what else? There's a Malfunction there, which is fine. Metallic Rebuke, which I would play. I've never played with this Barge card. I don't even think I've ever seen the Barge card. I think a 4 mana 5/5 though. Crew 3. Crew 3 could be difficult. We have something such as Infiltrator. I think we take this. And then see where we go from it. And this is better. This is much better. So we've got an Eagle. This is something I would take at 5 mana. Remember what the Trophy Mage does. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Now that is something we don't actually actively have at the minute. 3 or less. Nimble Inventor, card draw again. I mean, If we do have an artifact, this gets a lot higher, right, than this bird. I think we take this to keep our curve low. And we do look out for an artifact that kind of fits the specs there. Another Aether Swooper is awesome. Very happy to take that. There's also a cub there. Okay. Now, what are we thinking here? Drake. But we do have the... When it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw... You get that many energy. This is an awesome card. This is a really, really strong card. I think we... I think we take it because of how strong it is and see whether or not we can end up playing it or not. I think that's where we go there. Okay. So, implementation of examination. Sacrifice it, draw a card. When it put it to the graveyard, from the battlefield, draw a card. So, draw 2 cards from that. If a Theorist. I actually like the card draw here. It does work well with the Trophy Mage as well. But I kind of guess we want a couple more artifacts in there to really get the payoff. I mean, I'm happy taking it. I think card draw in this deck is going to be very much required. We'll take a Drake, get our flyers up. Okay. And I'm feeling a lot better about this deck now. Trophy Mage, we've got something to grab with it. And I think this card is actually decent. I think it's one of the best implements there. Okay. Aether Swooper's looking strong. Ooh. Okay, now do we take a second one of these? Or do we go with the mechanic? When it's a battlefield, you may return another opponent you control to its owner's hand. So, I mean, that would probably be something like the Aether Swooper, right? Something else to its owner's hand. Fairground Warden. Trophy Mage. Nimble Innovator. Let's take a second one of these. I think they are just that strong. I think they are just that strong. And even if we haven't got a mechanic to splash screen, I think in a blue flyer deck, you want to be trying to fit this in. I think because the interaction between this and the Aether Swooper is huge, right? We're dealing that if we deal 2 damage, we get 2 energy, and we use that 2 energy to make a servo which blocks on the ground as we're attacking in the sky. Another implement of examination. Interesting. I think I'm going to take a Eddie Hawk here. It helps us get some of our other creatures in. For example, we could be getting the barge in, a flying barge for 5 in the air, which would feel good. I think here we go for a Metallic Rebuke. I do like Metallic Rebuke. Another Innovator. Okay, let's go. So lots of card draw. We should be getting through our deck quite well. And in pack 3, we do want to be trying to look to see whether or not we can get anything that helps us with our mana situation for the Voyagers. I think, yes. I think not only does the art look awesome on this card, but it's so playable as well. Trample if we can get any buffs on it as well. Worth noting. Elder of the Fair, another playable should we need it, but hopefully we won't. Implement of Malice. So lots of cards we're not playing there. Now there is a... So I did take a playable creature there, which can be used to get back the Implement of Examination and the Bowmat Barge. The Workshop Assistant. When it dies, return another target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. So this is actually playable. I mean, we probably don't have enough artifacts to make it playable, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Excited to open pack 3 here. Okay. Crate name. Counter target spell unless it's 2. Consort turret. I'm going to take the turret. Don't think it gets played. Okay, Wild Wanderer. Ooh. Now. Other dwarfs you control get +1/+1. Each vehicle you control gets +1/+1 as long as it's a creature. When it becomes tapped, you may pay X. If you do reveal top X of your cards, put all dwarf and vehicle cards from amongst them into your hand. I mean, that's brilliant. Dwarf, 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 dwarf. Could be splashable here. Could be splashable, more so. I think we go for it. The synergy with our deck is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so now we need to be really careful. So, Aeronaut, when it enters the battlefield, if permanent, you control left the battlefield is taking game 5 life. I mean, it's a great card. It's a great card. Eddie, I want a Dawn Favrigo as well. It's another dwarf. I think we take it. I think we do take it. Okay. Ooh, another Warden, but there's a Spire Patrol. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. I mean, that's nice. This is nice and this is nice. Let's have a look at that curve. Okay. I think I go for this. It's a very good 4-drop. Very powerful 4-drop. We'll probably get rid of the... I don't know. I don't know at the minute. I mean, what are we on? 18 creatures, 4 non-creatures. A couple of splashes here that we may or may not be making. I mean, the Parley, very, very strong card. Very strong card, but we've had to pass up mana fixing for her. So, we'll see. We'll see where we go. Okay, now can we make it worth a... Ooh, this is awesome. It's battlefield. If opponent you control left the battlefield this turn, return target opponent card with converted mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, we have got those cards. Probably can't splash this with double pips. Another Metallic Rebuke. I'm going to take this on the off chance that it does become playable. Wow. Damn. A third one? It's such a strong card. Okay, let's take it. We might be not playing Depaula here. It might be the wrong deck, sadly. But other dwarfs get +1/+1. It's so... I mean... a 3/4 Vigilance Flying Lifelinker? Come on now. Makes everything so much better. Okay. Scrap Trawler. 3 mana artifact. When this or another artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return to your hand target artifact card in your graveyard with converted mana cost less. Kind of like this card. Kind of like it. I mean, especially with the other interactions we have with it. Moriel. Malfunction. I'll take a Malfunction. Okay, 20. Okay, we might have to get rid of the Parlor here. I mean, if we're splashing one, they'd be splashing for green, right? Because of the 3 of those. Probably want to get rid of the Inspector. Oh, wow. You're kidding me, right? I mean, I think we've got to take the Renegade map here. I mean, I really would love to. But I think the Renegade map helps us. Search your library for a basic land. It also triggers Revolt. Now, do we have anything that has Revolt? I don't know if we do. I don't think we do. Oh, we have the Aeronauts. Helps trigger Revolt for us. Okay, we'll take that. Beautiful. Now, some good interaction between the Workshop Assistant and the Troll, I think. When this or another artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return it to your hand. Return to your hand target artifact card in your graveyard with lesser converted mana cost. So we could get this back a couple of times. Mythic Prism. Ooh, okay. Now this changes things. This changes things because this helps us splash even better. I think we're not here to we're not here to mess around, right? Oh wow, and a second renegade map. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. It's like they want us. Ooh. Get one target artifact card and one enchantment. Do we have any enchantments? I've not been seeing enchantment cards, you know. No, no enchantments for us. Makes this worse, right? Okay, let's put this draft together. This is a really interesting deck. I mean, we've got the synergies are a little weird. What are we on? We're on 21 creatures, so we need to make some cuts. Inspector goes. Both of these cards are very strong. This goes. Probably take rid of the specialist. 18 and 8. What can go here? Trophy Mage helps us quite a lot, actually. Voyagers, Trawler. I want to get rid of one of these cards. And the thing is, when we're looking at them, it's like, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Can't block artifact creatures. Could be the worst there, actually. Got lots of flyers. I'm going to get rid of the Drake. I'm going to get rid of the Drake there. Okay. Okay. Let's take this out and get put in another. Could we play 16 here? Could we play 16 lands? I don't know. That seems a little bit tight, but I think we've got enough. I do think we've got enough. 4-mana artifact, but we can get it with this as well. Enters the battlefield, draws a card, it replaces itself almost. What am I getting rid of here? Am I cutting another creature to go down to 16? But if so, what? Like a Voyager? I mean, it could be a Voyager here. It's a very good card, though. We just don't have that many energy payoffs except for the swoopers is the thing. Oh, and the Eddy. I mean, we're going to get some recursion. Or is it just... Do we just cut this barge? Do we just cut this barge? Crew 3. So the Crew 3 is going to be the issue, right? Although it is our only big thing on the battlefield. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, and it's a 5/5. Maybe we get rid of this Implement of Examination. Although... So sacrifice. I mean, I kind of like it because it helps with the revolt for the aeronauts. I like keeping this because it helps to crew the barge. But if we're not keeping the barge, then Metallic Rebuke we should be able to ping off. I think we do keep the barge. Let's get rid of one of the Voyagers. Sadly, run it out with 16 lands, and yeah. Dwarf pays. Dwarf pays off? Payoffs? Payoffs? Yikes. I honestly do not know. I want to say 5, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get there. What a weird deck. Okay, so game 1. Kaminis. No white mana. Yikes. We'll pay this on 3 though. Let's keep. We've got a couple of playables and enough mana. I mean, in my book, in my book, 2 different manas and at least 2 playables is a keep. Oppo red, Reckless Fireweaver. Yikes. Okay, okay. Double whites. I see you. Defender Reach. Not ideal against our deck. Okay, white mana. Okay, let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Welding Sparks, eh? Cool. Renegade Bat looks nice. Do I get Barge down? Let's get the Barge down. On the off chance. Draw a card. Okay, Nimble Innovator. Play it. Draw a card. As long as we're replacing things in our hand, we're not going to run out of gas, right? Coming up to the Cloud Blazer soon. Renegade map. So I could play this, sacrifice it for a white mana. Play down the Aerial Responder. I think we do this, right? Oh no, because it comes in thing, doesn't it? Interesting. But that's fine, because I can play both of these down. Get a Aeronauts next turn. Let's think ahead of turn. Okay. Ooh, is Oppo stuck on mana here? I think they are. Let's take advantage of it. Get white mana. Aeronauts comes down. Gains 5 life. Let's go for it. Next to attacks. I love it. This next turn, draw 2 cards, replenish our hand. This to get red mana. End of turn. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Welding Sparks on that? I mean, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, I must admit. Quite infuriating, but we do have options. Good game, Oppo. Sorry, my friend. Must be frustrating. We did have absolute gas as well. I mean, okay, so game 2. Impulse. Let's go. I don't think we can keep this. Our mana doesn't play anything, and we're going first. So let's have a mulligan. This is fine. Land gets to 3. Okay. I mean, we can ditch the Aeronauts here. And then we reshuffle the deck with the Renegade map, right? So it doesn't really matter too much. This gives us something to do on 3. Let's keep. Drop the Aeronauts away. Go land, Renegade map. Good opening start. Eddie Hawk. Next turn. Ooh. Great to see. We'll get the Eddie Hawk in, and we... when can I do this? Anytime? Cool. Yeah, get a green with this, I think. Blunder. My turn. Draw first. To main. So this means I get the green mana with this, right? Play the mountain down. And I hold back, happy to trade with this. And I want to crack this before I draw, I think, to thin out the deck. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because we do have the Spy Patrol. But, okay, they get to scry. Nice. I would like to keep up the pressure is what I'm thinking there. And if me cracking this for a land early helps me draw into... each player can scry. I mean, I need gas. So because I've had the scry... Because I've had the scry, I'll save this on top. We don't need green just yet. Let's say my turn and draw. Okay, that was kind of the right step, I think. Main. Can't block by artifact creatures. I'm gonna play this in. And happy to fly in. And pass. Doesn't untap during controls next end step. So 4 damage in the air next turn. Fine by me. Doesn't untap during its controls on tap step. Nice. Oh no, this is enchantment. I said earlier that we didn't have any enchantments, but we do. Interesting. I'm going to, because I want to fire this off on this, because it's crew 3, I'm going to activate this now. Grab myself a green. Make sure I've got all the mana I need. Could do with 1 extra white mana actually, right? Ooh, interesting. Play the green now. I mean, I'm going to hit the malfunction on this now. To really put it out of commission. And attacking for 4. Decline. Okay, so I can... Oh, I can't double spell. One white mana short. I mean, that would have been a nice little double spell there, right? Can't be blocked by this. And this just gets rid... I mean, I can do this to get rid of the Plunderer. Glint Sleeve. Ooh, okay. We just trade 4s? Interesting. Maybe return another permanent. Wow, okay, nice. Okay, exile that. Not ideal. Decline. Avery Mechanic looking good there with the Crusher. Do we take 6? Or do we block? Go to last, okay. That's a shame. Now, does this trigger first or does this trigger first? Oh no, is it not? It doesn't trigger at all. Interesting. I thought it would do. Unless Oppo's got full control on. Yeah, I was going to say, of course it triggers. Damn. Not really sure what Oppo's doing here, like why there's such a delay, but okay. So they can use this as a blocker. Flooding here and not using my cards that draw me more cards. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Probably need to keep the Eddie Hawk back, right? Okay, end of turn. Eddie Hawk blocks the Plunderer. Looks like Oppo is flooding a little bit as well. Let's see if they've got anything else, though. What could be useful for me here? Don't really know. That's good. That's good. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why they're playing with full control, and they want little synergies such as that. Nice. We can't win now, can we? I mean, we probably can if we do this and this, but we take 9, lose all of our creatures. Yikes. Yeah. Well played by Oppo there. Some good synergies, hitting the right cards at the right time, having the pump spells at the right time, and me flooding does not help our cause there. Let's go to game 3. Okay, so game 3, we're against Scourge. Trying to make their way to Mythic. Okay, I like this. I like this. We have a playable 2, which can make us a blocker on the ground, and we're going first. Okay, now can we get ourselves to some red mana, which would be awesome. I'll put with a mulligan as well. Makes us feel a little bit better. Is that a second mulligan? We've had no problem with our mana in either of the games. Second game we flooded a little bit, which was disappointing. And it's quite annoying. Oh, I'll put it down to 5. Okay, it's quite annoying in that we've got so many cards that draw more cards, you know. Okay, nice little 3-drop there as well. I like that. I like this 3. So when this or another artifact is put into the graveyard, draw. But return target artifact from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, to your hand. To your hand, rather. Okay. That's fine. Let's attack in. Let's spend that energy. And deal damage. Go for the trawler. Beautiful. Remember, we've got the impeccable timing. Rhino. Nice. Energies. Okay, we're going to the reward 0 note here, right? Attacking with these. Beautiful. Could probably have kept the servo back. But does it help us with the aeronauts next turn? More eel. I mean, I could have impeccable timing this before that, right? Nice. He activated it anyway? Okay. I think I attack him with all here. If Oppo does this to block, I just get the aeronauts down better. Nice. Aeronauts comes in. Gain 5 life. Don't mind if I do. Just a 5 damage in the air with Oppo having no creatures. Have they got a 2-drop? Looks like they have. 2-drop to deal with the aeronauts? No. Rapid Bite. Or Nature's Way. Damn. Not ideal there. Let's go for the Trophy Mage. Red mana, perhaps. I'm going to take action. Oh, wait. Can I not? Oh, it has to be mana cost 3. Not mana cost 3 or less? Yikes. Seems harsh, but okay. Understood. Dwarven Infiltrator. We chip in 1 in the air. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Happy to potentially trade this off. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Revolt? Damn. Unlucky Oppo. Sorry, my friend. Five damage.
Good timing. Nice. Prism. Draw a card. Renegade map. When it becomes tapped, you may pay X. Nice. I mean, I think I'm all right here, right? Like, Oppo... Yeah, I was going to say, like, Oppo has to do stuff here. Beautiful. Probably attacking anyway with both. Beautiful. Okay, so, I mean, this looks pretty good, right? I mean, all of our mana's fixed for 1. We've got a playable on 2, and then a malfunction just to hold us back. And, you know, we thin out our deck with these. I think we keep this. I very much think we do. Renegade map. I like the idea of thinning out our deck at instant speed as well. Ooh, Infiltrator. I'm gonna go for this actually, because if Oppo doesn't have a, a 2, we're going in for 3 damage. Can't be brought by artifact creatures either. Annoying, but okay. Thin out our deck. Grab ourselves another white. Do we actually get in the blue? In all honesty. Okay, so we're going to get Edium. Energies. Renegade map. Nice. No attacks. So we can tap the Ether Chaser. I'm going to say no Lux. We'll take the 2. Of interest. Of interest, so I just build out my board. I think I do, right? Take action. Nice. Two damage. Fine. 7 in the air next turn. Fabricate 1. Okay. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Oh, I didn't have to do it. Didn't have to do it. Interesting. I'll just cast this on the Wheelsmith. So if I go in here, I trade. These are likely to trade. I deal 4 damage in the air, but I get this down as a revolt. Five life. 8 damage in the air. Malfunction. Seems good. So Oppo can attack in here, obviously, with all. The Renegade Wheelsmith is good. Flyers is just so strong. And we've got an absolute world beaters in our deck coming out as well. I mean, we might flood a little bit, but hopefully not, because we've tried to thin out our deck as much as we can with the maps, with the Renegade maps. Alec Rebuke, Implementation. Implementation we can play and fire off, draw 2 cards. Nice. Mythic Prism, card draw in there as well. The Exemplar. This is a dwarf.
I mean, it's a tough one for Oppo because what do they do here? This is very difficult to deal with. Very strong card. What don't I want to see? I mean, I guess if I saw a Trophy Mage, I could play the Trophy Mage and grab the Scrap Trawler to play it to like double spell that turn. Okay. Is Oppo DC'd or are they in a bit of a huff, or have they got a real hard decision to make? I can't believe they're not going to attack. Okay, interesting. Could indicate impeccable timing, I guess. Should we just attack in and see? They've got something. Could be impeccable timing on the Aeronauts, which would be annoying. Or if Oppo has DC'd, then that's a shame. I mean, it doesn't feel like a win when your opponent DCs, but as we know, they've missed 3 land drops. We're going to be double spelling this turn. If they were to flash something in, or, you know, we've got the malfunction, which feels good. That's a shame. It's a shame. It doesn't feel like a win, but I think we had it. We're at 21 life. We've got a better board state in my mind. GG's Oppo. Oh wait, do we get to attack? This, but decline. Trophy Mage comes in. Yes. Roll it. Yes. I mean, look at that. That's just... Crawler dies, we grab a Renegade map, then I have to deck some more. All good. GG's, Oppo. GG's. I mean, you... I don't like to say it. I don't like to say it, but sometimes sometimes you see your opponents disconnect when they're having the bad draws. But like, don't be disheartened by it, you know, like concede the game or just play the game out, you know, give your opponents the GGs, don't rope them, don't let their viewers have a harder time, and just take a deep breath and get on with the next game, you know? Because if my opponent is doing that, if my opponent's not disconnected, they're going to be ruminating on that. It's going to put them in a bad mood, and that's going to potentially ruin their next. It's going to potentially ruin their next game, and it's just they're not going to get to Mythic like that. Shame. GG's Oppo. Sorry about that, my friend. Okay, so game 5, Mecha Shiva. 3 wins, 1 loss. Let's go. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. We do go first. Metallic Rebuke could open up to us as well. We have 2 Aether Swoopers. I don't like keeping a 2 lander when we're going first, but I think in this case we do, with a potential to... I mean, we just need 1 more mana and we're in it, right? Oppo with a mulligan. Things you love to see. Big fan of these artwork. Big fan of it. I like the little overhang here. I think it just brings like the entire detail. It's a great card. I wonder if they toyed with it over here as well. Like if they had this going to the end. That could have been nice. Or maybe a feather here or something. Come on, Mecha, what have you got for me? What have you got for me? Probably keeping a 6-hander. Mulliganing once, getting rid of something. Beautiful. Right. So we get a swooper down early. Energies. Over a mechanic, okay. Play both down. Okay. Keep the Metallic Rebuke up for next turn if we don't draw any lands. I mean, to be fair, we're nearly there anyway, aren't we? Like, if we draw a white, we can play a white in the forest for the Infiltrator. Do I double block? No. Double block seems bad. Okay. White mana. Let's go. We did call it. We did call it. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. I'm playing this because Oppo is tapped out, right? Attacking with these. Great servo. We've got Metallic Rebuke up. Improvise. Come on, big 4-mana spell from Oppo this turn, please. Let's swing the. Nice. Things you love to see. Red mana. Yikes. Sacrifice it, draw a card. Well, let's attack him with this, this, and this. See what Oppo does. No mana, sadly. No energy. Okay. So sacrifice it, draw a card. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Nice. We can do this on Oppo's end step. Feels good. So we'll be drawing 2 cards. Hopefully one of them is a white mana. Oppo can't attack him with this just yet. Or at least they can, apparently. I think they've got a big flyer, right? Let's pass 2 blocks and let it just go through. They've got a big flyer. 4-3. Okay. Impeccable timing in the Renegade map. I can buy into that. I can buy into that. Now, do I mean, I kind of like getting this down. Drawing a card. Just slow me down a little bit. Like, I could play this and leave up the impeccable timing. Kill one of these. I mean, it probably is, right? Probably is. Impeccable timing, still up. Happy choosing it there. Oppo's down to 13. I mean, what we're doing is we're keeping their board state quite fragile, right? Hopefully they haven't got a 3rd self-assembler. That would be slightly annoying. I don't know how I deal with a 3rd one. Nice. Fatal push. Okay. I see you, Oppo. No blocks. Large. So I've got a blocker there. Life. Kind of like that. You know, I mean, although... No, because they're just going to eat on that, aren't they? Yeah, they're just going to eat that if I do that. I take this ability. Grab a white mana. Play the white mana. Back in there. Okay, so we're going to be having to block this with the servo. just to prevent a little bit of damage. Got a malfunction for next turn. Ooh, okay. Now this is quite interesting. I'm going to play this down. Think about even attacking here. Do we do this, draw a card? Or do I just malfunction the self-assembler? I mean, I could just play this down. Keep up the card draw. Ooh, a second one. Replaced itself. Nice. Okay, looks like Oppo's going to be trying to fight these off or something? I don't know. No blocks. Nothing at instant speed. Or could have had impeccable timing, I guess. The second one of these. One-handed design. So that destroys a creature if they have more artifacts, right? Okay. So we're attacking with these. Oppo trades. Gain some life. Second nimble. Well, actually, I'm gonna go. Do I go white here? Can I go for? Can I go blue, blue, white? What's more likely? I mean, we're more likely to draw into the flyer, aren't we? We're more likely to draw into the flyer than we are the pilot. So let's go for this one. White mana anyway. Okay. That's annoying. Go for the malfunction. This. Menace. Meh. Oppo trades these two, maybe? Get the barge down. Draw a card, by the way. Drawing into land. Yeah, so we pick up that win. I mean, the card draw was constant for us. And the pressure was constant as well, which I really, really did like. Okay, let's go to the next game. Okay, now what do we have here? What do we have here? Prism's not really ramp, is it? Enters battlefield, draws a card. We go first. Metallic Rebuke helps us. Slightly. This is a weird keep. I mean, I can see it working out. So we play this down. We get a card draw. We get 2 card draws before we need to make a decision on 3. Which could be a Metallic Rebuke. Card draw there. Card draw everywhere. I'm going to keep. And I'm going to keep. It is a risky keep. It's a weird keep. But I think the reason that we've built so much card draw in this deck is for matters such as this. Ooh, okay. Yikes. Maybe not paid off here. We get to scry though. Oppo helping us out. Scry 1, yes please. Blue mana, not punished. Somehow. Right, so we keep this. What do you reckon? We Metallic Rebuke whatever's next. Save the Warden. I think we save the Warden. Let's hit the Metallic Rebuke. Why can't I talk? Oppo gets in for 2. That's fine to get rid of. Slows the momentum, right? Feels good. I'm going to get the Inventor down to keep card draw. Eddie. Is there a potential double spell next turn? There is. Eddie and the Warden. Like a really bad band. I would block. I would block very much so. Depends on what they... I mean, just paid off all the time, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to attack him. See if Oppo wants to trade here. Looks like they don't. So I'm going to go... Let's go Eddie. Okay, so they've got something, perhaps. Energy. And the Fairground Warden. Some excellent cards in hand here. Don't mind if I do. We can tap with the Spire Patrol, get in for 5. Control the board. 5 mana. This could be an Aeronauts here. Ooh, Tezrat's Ambition. Okay. In which time we're going to be mana efficient, but we're going to play this down. Nice. So I cannot summon 0. Decline. Got Voyager, map. Another mana off the top. We can double spell here. Peacock Fowl. Wow. Never punished. However, kind of a little bit punished in that we kind of want to get stuff through here, right? What do I do here? Do I just play out creatures? Play out creatures. Next turn, hit the Spire Patrol. Feels good. Pass. Seemingly no counter from Oppo, or they've hit the Metallic Rebuke on this, right? Right, so Patrol. See what Oppo's got here. I mean, we don't really want to be attacking him with the Warden if at all possible. Like, even an Impeccable Timing gets them back a 2-2. Pioneer. Okay, Fabricate. Impeccable Timing is great. Great timing for the Impeccable Timing there. So we go for the Spy Patrol. On the Fowl. On the Guinea Fowl. And we attack him. With everything, I guess, right? This. We could even attack him with this. Let's go for it. This. But decline. Next to Flux. Now, Oppo could have an Impeccable Timing. I mean, what are they doing there? Are they in their mind, are they trading to avoid any of this garbage? Or are they just picking something off? Thinking about getting a creature back? Okay. Feels like they've held priority, no? Oh, they've just not declared blocks yet. Okay. Eddie? I mean, it's up to you, Oppo. We're going to fire this off, see if we get a trick out of Oppo's hand. Ooh. I mean, the best there was for them to block the Voyager, because then we get the trample damage through. We're tapped out, so if Oppo's got something in response, go for it. I mean, I kind of guess we could have... No. So we could probably have given this flying, right? In that an Impeccable Timing on this kills this, and then they block that and that. So, oops. We probably do give this flying, especially because we've got 4 Arge. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Think it's going to be GG's? GG's Oppo. I mean, yeah, we dominated that. Okay, Oppo is sus. White and blue, Renegade map. Early doors Renegade map to get into Voyager on turn 3. Playing first, let's go. Renegade map, such an excellent card. Triggers Revolt, helps you get all the mana you need. It's just, I mean, what more can you do? Let's go Plains, and we pass. We'll get this end of Oppo's turn, I guess. Oh, nice. Great card. Have we seen the Dwarf pilot yet? Have we got it out? I can't remember. I think we played it out once, but not to actually any effect or avail. Oops. Okay, I might have to use the malfunction on whatever creature, whichever artifact they get next turn. Impeccable timing is pretty good in this as well. But I think I had to get this down, right? Blooding a little bit. We've got our double white, that's important. And it blocks up here. This works so well with the train. Welding sparks, okay, interesting. Nice. Not wasting the malfunction on the motorists. I mean, I'll hit the impeccable timing on it if it attacks in and save 3 life, but yikes. Losing this is a big deal. A second motorist? Okay. Okay. Did Oppo miss a land drop, by the way? On the top. It did. It's alright, I've got enough land drops for everyone. Do I use this? Damn. Whenever it crews a vehicle, it gets +1/+1. I think I need to save life, you know? Right. I mean, come on. Oppo with the mana. Good shot there. Wow. You're kidding me. I mean, Trophy Mage is probably the best. Oh, come on. GG's Oppo. Yeah, we... this feels bad, man. Feels bad. Will Smith? Nice. Okay, yeah, just take a quick picture. I think Oppo definitely sus there. Oppo definitely sus. Okay, next game. Okay, so what do we do here? Do we risk this again? Do we risk this again? I think we do, right? I mean, we're going first. We've got a 1-drop, which can get us into a 2-drop if we get blue. Or we just go white. But I think getting blue is more important because then we can play this and this. Let's go. Let's go. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Can I activate this, grab a blue mana. Now, double swooper is quite interesting, isn't it? Should probably have played the white mana down before the forest in case we pick up another white because the responder is, I think, strictly better. But that's fine. Lay this down. Back in here. Get ourselves some energies. Nice. Maximizing our attacks in the air. Get more energies with this. Driving Rhino. Okay. Would be good here for me to get the... I was going to say, good for me to get the impeccable timing. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Does it get trample? It doesn't get trample. But it does get a counter, so I'd like to kill it as soon as possible. Or do I just get the damage in the air? Is that the thing? Do I just win in the air? Maybe I just win in the air. Do I play this one first? Like, just making servos, I guess. Nah, because we'll keep this servo back, right? Tap, pay, mana, scry. Oppo might be doing that. Alright, so we're attacking here. Gains myself some energy. Nice. Oppo's kind of on the 3-turn clock, right? Because I play this. I'm going to throw my servo token in front. Nice. Just hope they don't have like a Nature's Way or something. Provocate 1. I mean, that's annoying because of the... Yeah, now that is slightly annoying there. White mana. Oh, interesting. Okay, so here, I think I go for... I think I go for this. Keep the flyers up, right? Over Responder, Flying Vigilance. No reach here. So we can just attack him with these. Make another server. Don't mind if I do. 100%. Get all of that, please. Get all of that. Can double spell next turn with the Infiltrator and the Swooper. Start gaining some life back. Keep blocking here. All comes in. All comes in. Let's go. Okay. Double spell next turn. Trample. Gains 5 life. Okay. That's annoying. But I mean, what can I do? What can I do? Back in the air. Create a servo. Slow and steady wins the race, hopefully. We don't quite get enough to win next turn is what is slightly scary for me. Unless we get a red mana. A red mana gets us the win next turn. Interestingly. Do I take 8 here? Do I double block here and take 8? Probably. That's 7. Tiger. Trample. More trample. Trample everywhere. Yikes. Make 2 servos. So I make 2 servos here, which blocks there and there. We take 8, go up to 9. Add the energy. Takes me back up to 8. So we get the win next turn. We just need to make sure we survive this turn. What's Oppo got? It's +2 to the end of turn. Have I made a mistake? Nice.
Is this GG's? Yes, come on. Okay, so boss battle. And where are we here? Where are we here? No white mana. Trawler on 3. I mean, what do we do here? Like, we've got a playable on 3. And we're going first. But then what happens if we miss? I mean, are we going to miss all lands? We've got a few cards that we can play regardless of having any other mana. So because of that, I think we keep and fingers crossed. Like, the deck is highly mana efficient, highly card draw efficient, and because of those things, I think hopefully that's gonna play a role in this final game. It's a risky keep, but we've got gas if it comes off, like. So let's go for it. Fingers crossed. Oppo is deciding whether... Okay, Oppo keeps 7 as well. Okay. Let's hope they're not Boros. Might not need. Yeah, that's bad. That's actually really bad for us. Okay. Forest and go. We get the Voyager, which is good. Okay. Oppo gets him for 1. Trawler could be a good shout as well, actually. I mean, we got the block there. Wanderer. So it's land for a basic. Bit of ramp there from our opponent. Nice to see from them. Do we just start putting the pressure on them? Get the trawler down. And yeah, we didn't see the white mana. But that's fine. That's fine. We've got plenty of playables. The Dragster is problematic. Rhino, yeah, okay. Are we going to get beat by Selesnya here? Try and save as much damage as possible. Barge. Damn. Barge, not good there for us. Draw a card. Wow. Pass. Okay, so what we tried to do there was keep their board state as low as possible. However. I mean, Oppo's going in for 7 damage here. Is the thing. Dragster replaces itself. Oh, wait, what? You sure? Why didn't you just tap these two? Or tap this, create a 1/1. Oh, I see. I see. Pass. Okay, the barge could hopefully hold things back for us here. Aeronauts will be good to gain more life. Cobra, cool. I mean, how do we... yeah, pass to attacks. Take 8. Perhaps. I mean, okay. We knew they had it. That goes. Okay, so this doesn't get smaller than actually, does it? 80 life, draw 2 cards. It feels good. Impeccable timing, though. I mean, I think I have to. Okay. Aeronaut's next turn feels good. I'm going to say no attacks. Keep our blocks back. Procreates a servo. I mean, yeah, this is ridiculous. How do I combat this? Do I just win in the air, maybe? Get rid of all these. Oppo in response makes a 5/5. Wait, what? Why didn't Oppo make a 5/5 in response though? Oh, okay, cool. Understood. That makes sense. Wow, really? Nice. I think we lost this. I think we very much lost this. Yeah. Everyone that comes in, games 5 live. And the Aeronaut Admiral is problematic. I mean, what do we do here? Probably block that, right? Oppo makes a 6/6. Yeah, I mean, great deck. Great deck. I wonder what they took first. Probably this, right? And then built around it. Lots of cheap interaction synergies. Okay, we'll play this now. Interesting. Sweeper. And I probably keep up impeccable timing. I mean, yeah, Oppo's just making 6/6s every turn. GG's, really. Nothing I've got that actually helps us here. All my big creatures have gone. Yeah, GG's, Oppo. Fantastic deck. I mean, if you're going to lose, you're going to be losing to a deck like this. You know, it's absolutely excellent in every way. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue against this. 6, 9, past the blocks. GG's my opponent. We go down to 1. Interesting that Oppo is... now we're getting all the mana. Show them what we've got. GG's. Yeah, interesting that Oppo... Like, so say, for example, I had the board draft. Or not board draft, but just something there. I mean, it was interesting that Oppo didn't play that mana down and then make a slightly larger creature. I don't know, but awesome deck nonetheless. GG's. So with 6 wins, not quite enough to get our trophy in the format. But the deck itself was absolutely exceptional. Like, I firmly believe that if you build this deck, we've got enough flyers within it to be dealing enough damage in the air whilst using cards such as the Ether Sweeper, which is such an exceptional card, to kind of clog up the board state. Now, we did run into a problem when Oppo was playing basically mono green large creatures with Trample. But, you know, we had enough to get through. And one of the key cards in that game was Aerial Responder. The fact that it's got lifelink is excellent, but the fact that it's got vigilance is exceptional. So in the last game, not only were we able to get 2 damage in the attack, but when Oppo was just alphaing at us, we was able to throw the Aerial Responder in front of it, knowing that with any of that trample damage, we were going to get 2 life back. Scrap Trawler is perfectly fine. I mean, you can oftentimes get extra value from it. Very happy with the Innovators. I mean, it feels a little bit sad when, you know, it comes down with 4 mana and it's only got 2 power, 2 toughness, but it draws you cards, and that's perfectly fine. Spire Patrol with that tapping synergy, the Cloud Blazer with the life gain and the card draw, the Barge with the card draw, the Aeronauts with the life gain. I mean, everything in this deck was designed for added benefit. I would have perhaps liked 1 more Malfunction, and maybe a couple of extra targets for the Trophy Mage. But other than that, this is a very, very strong deck. It's a shame I wasn't able to get Dipala kind of in full flow. We only really used their ability once, and we didn't get to use the extra ability when it gets tapped. So fingers crossed we'll come by that card again. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for the likes, comments and subscriptions on the video in advance. Really do appreciate it. Make sure to catch me on twitch.tv 5 days a week, and I will catch you guys later.